Clouds. Okay, Andy.
So, wonderful, good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are right now in the world. I'm here in the beautiful Thailand. By the way, Mike, it's a little bit more hot than just Spain, so I'm just saying. So, welcome to everyone. You heard some voices. We have some special guests today. And I think we are all really excited about what's going on right now all over the world. And let's make it short. Let me give the word over to the co-owner and master distributor, Mike Kiefer.
Thank you, Andy. Yeah, it's probably, I know it's a lot hotter than here in Spain. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of USI-Tech, thank you for all attending. Get ready. We have some special guests here online today, tonight, tomorrow, not tomorrow, in the morning, wherever you are right now in the world. Very excited. We have two guests as well here who already has and have tremendous success with USI-Tech. And before we start, maybe Tech, why don't you share quick your story before we go into what USI-Tech is and what we're doing. As the first testimonial, Tech is somebody who, I think I can say that, reached six-figure income already, working tremendously hard. But Tech, why don't you share your story and what happened in the last 2 weeks in your life and why USI-Tech before we get there?
Yeah, sure, guys. Firstly, last 2 months have been transformational. And I'm really grateful, really happy for the people that I've met. Horst, Mike, Ralph, Zhao, and my business partner, Harren. So basically, one of my achievements, what I always wanted to do since the age of 16. I'm an old man now, I'm 33, by the way. And I wanted to basically tell my mum, look, you don't have to work anymore. Here's some money. And I tell my mum for the past 15 years, it's going to happen next year, it's going to happen next year. And, things never happen for some other reason. But 2 days ago, I was able to go to my mum and say to my mum, here's some money. You don't have to work anymore. If you want to work, it's your choice. Sorry, there's some background noise. Okay, perfect. And for me to do that, it's just such an amazing feeling. But in terms of what we've achieved since 2 months ago, myself and Harren, we've achieved over six figures just from this business, and it's been phenomenal. It's been life-changing. But most importantly, it's not about how much money you make. It's how much of a difference what we can do for people. And, now today for lunch, I'm actually meeting my old boss, someone I used to work for, and he just got fired last week. And guess what I'm going to talk about over lunch? So, yeah, thank you very much, Mike. I just want to say, Mike is the best sponsor you can ever have in this business. And if it wasn't for Mike's help, then me and Harren wouldn't have achieved so much. So thank you very much, Mike. And thank you very much, Horst, as well. I know you're on the call.
Hey, Tech, thank you. More and more of those stories you will hear. And congratulations to your success. We have Harren online as well, but let us save Harren for a little bit later. So let us start this information about USI-Tech. Like I said in the beginning, we have Horst here online and Ralph will come as well. So get ready, guys. I would say, let me introduce you to the USI-Tech world. And for those who doesn't know what we're doing, I will share my screen now, turn off the camera. And one thing, mute your microphone, because otherwise we have a lot of background noises. If you have any questions, you can ask the questions at the end. Just mute your microphone. Thank you. Okay, and if you maybe can tell me if you can see my screen. Let me do this a little bit bigger here.
Yes, I see your lion.
Okay, perfect. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to USI-Tech. Welcome to United Software Intelligence. That's what USI-Tech is standing for. We'll talk today about several things and some income as well. Please do not see this as an income guarantee. You have to do it. You have to earn it. You have to work for it. We will talk about USI-FX. We'll talk about the compensation plan. We talk about FX Blue. We'll talk about introduction to the USI BTC packages, our new product that literally is exploding around the world since we started it, and the compensation plan as well, incentives, and we heard already one testimonial, and we will hear another one shortly. So let me start here and skip some slides. We came together basically, or USI-Tech is now in the market 7th month. We started officially November 1st of November, by the way, 2016. I think important is that you guys or the guests here know that the company is maybe new, but the product is going back almost 15 years. So what we use as a product is working and functional. That's very important because we're here to stay. We're here to build a long-term business. And you will see in a second what kind of products I'm talking about. And if, in easy words, the products wouldn't work, we wouldn't be here right now. We're meanwhile in over 40 countries. We're around 25,000 distributors or partners, clients around the world. We made, I don't know how many millions in sales already. I'm only telling you this because what you see is working. And on the other side, we didn't even scratch the surface yet. So everything is still fresh and young. So that's why everybody is very, very excited. But this company is here to stay. Why? I know a lot of probably of you guys heard that. We got the best company, we got the best product, and so on. We're here for the next 10 years. Why are we different between others? I think Horst can explain that a little bit in details. But you have to see one thing. The basement, or not the basement, the base, that's probably the right word in English, that we have, the foundation, that's maybe the better word in English, of USI-Tech is very strong because everybody who is involved with USI-Tech is a pro, is a professional in his area. And they know how to set up a company. They know how to be a step or looking a step forward, a step ahead, or being always a step ahead. Is that correct in English? Yes, one step ahead of everything. So they're planning in advance. And I think that's very important. And what separates us maybe to, let's say, traditional network marketing companies, we choose the way of network marketing as a distribution channel. But the people in the background are not traditional networkers in a positive sense. They come from several areas, from financial area, from trading area, from entrepreneurship. Horst, who brought 2 companies to the stock market. So I think we have a very, very strong foundation that USI-Tech is based on. So when vision and perfection come together, great things can happen. A new dimension in direct marketing. I think nobody of us were expecting that we grow so fast in a positive sense. And that's for sure that because we have people who are working very hard for it, but it's because the product is working and you can show results, and that I will show you in a second. So what are we doing? What is USI-Tech? It's a technology company that is specialized for many years in the development of automated trading software. That's our first product. I will introduce you to those people in a second. We have them live here, especially Horst and Ralph. Myself, I'm already here. I'm involved with the company since day one. My job is to build the network. So that's what I'm focusing on. But for me, in 20 years, it's the first time I really can see into a company and see what they're doing. And that's why I'm so excited. Somebody has a microphone on. Let me go back quick. Guys, just turn off your microphone, please. I have to turn off the screen sharing here.
Mike, you can you mute everyone?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But hold on. What's happening now? Okay. There it goes. I think that should be better. There's another one. Hold on. I do not know how to unmute everybody, to be honest. I have to do it manually. Okay. Let us go back. Share the screen. There it goes. Okay. Our first product that we introduced on November 1st is an automated trading software. If you maybe don't know much about the Forex market, it's the biggest market in the world. It's a $5.3 trillion market a day, by the way, a day. So if you think about, can somebody make money in this market? They can, definitely, because it's the biggest market in the world. It's a high risk market, but not only humans, but also highly intelligent software systems generate fantastic profit opportunities on the market. So what we are doing, it's not something that we invented, because a lot of big companies, including banks and whatever, are using automated trading systems, and they spend lots of money in order to set up and build automated trading systems. Why? They basically do the same like human traders. Ralph will go a little bit more in details with that, but without the human emotions. So the results are usually a lot better with automated trading systems. So we use a system that banks and big investment houses and so on are using as well. And by the way, the software that you guys can purchase and you can use, everybody for themselves, including me, was running before on accounts with over 100,000 and more. But 100,000 and more, it's not really a mass business, right? So the idea was that time to bring it to everybody in order to participate, or people can participate in the Forex market. And so far we can say, not only if we go back a couple of years with the 100K accounts and more, no account lost any money. Since we started November 1st, 2016, I wanted to say, no one of all the thousands of accounts lost any money. Very, very important, because everybody who already is using it knows it runs on your own broker account. So if you have maybe the question, is this real, what they're doing? Do they really trade? It runs on your own broker account. You are the only body who has access to the to your money. You can put it in more, or you could put in more, sorry, you can put out more. It's up to you. So that's the big difference. What separates us to, I think, about every company out there with the first product. It's 100% transparent. It's 100% real. So that's what I meant in the beginning. We wouldn't be here where we are with this massive growth if that product wouldn't work. I think that speaks for himself. Maybe Harren can say a little testimonial at the end about the product, because Tech, by the way, as well, they used it already before we even started with USI-Tech over probably meanwhile a year ago, but that at the end. So the result is an automated trading system that offers excellent profits opportunities for everyone with more than 8 years of design and experience under its belt. That means the product we use is, in my opinion, if not the best, one of the best in the industry. It's not so easy to get your hands on an automated trading system that really works. And if you can imagine that a product takes about 8 years to develop, they're here to stay. And that's what I meant in the beginning. They're here for a long-term run, because all those people in the background, the development team that is in Portugal, by the way, existing of 16 people, I think, traders, analysts, IT specialists, they did that since more than 10 or 15 years. Meanwhile, they brought around more than 100 automated trading systems on the market. So our objective was the consistent development of a fully automated trading software. You do not have to do nothing. You can use it. Here it says with smaller investors with a minimum of 1,000 US pounds or euros or more. Ralph will explain that a little bit in details. What is our first product? To come to a point, it's a lifetime software license. That means with continuous upgrades. So far, I think we brought out 7 or 8 updates since November 1st. For those people who are already in, they know that we already brought the updates. That's important to guarantee the long-term run. The market can change, things can change. So that's why it's updated permanently. Now, they use, we're working together, the company with Argus FX. You can Google this. They're 16 years on the market. Meanwhile, 13 years regulated by the biggest authorities in the world. They have an office in Germany as well, Frankfurt, by the way. And Argus, in easy words, tested USI-Tech, and USI-Tech tested Argus, so we can make sure this broker is not working against our clients. This broker works with us together. The software will be installed on the MetaTrader 4, it's called, but don't worry about that. You do not have to know nothing about it, how it works, and so on. It's fully automated. You only can press start, stop, or do not open more cycles. We let it run on VPS. I will explain that to you. So the Forex account setup is very easy. Register with USI-Tech. It's free, by the way. Obtain a software license, one time 600 euros. That's the only thing. No monthly fee, no nothing. Open a trading account with broker Argus FX, or if you're in the US, we use a different one. The VPS is a virtual private server. I would recommend that because if you do not want to let the software run on your own computer, if you would want to do this, you would have to let it run, or your computer, I meant 24 hours a day, Monday to Friday. So basically, I think 99% of all our clients, including me, they use a VPS. It's very comfortable. You just put it on and that's it. And let it run. Fund your trading account with whatever you feel comfortable with it. Ralph will explain a little bit more about what's better. And activate the automated trading software. Please see this as a long-term product. The trading software is not based on daily results. It's not based on monthly or weekly results, not even on monthly results. It's based on a 6 to 12 month strategy. And for all those who do things in terms of trading, wealth is not built overnight. Wealth is built over years, and that's the philosophy of USI-Tech. Is very easy to provide products for us that makes money with your own money. And I think that's so cool and so fascinating about what we have, because even if you don't want to build, let's say, a business, use the product. Very easy. Fully 100% residual income. The trading software uses unique algorithms. Ralph will go into this a little bit in detail. Basically, the trading software has no increased risk or loss under extraordinary market fluctuation. I mean, if you look back over the last 6 months, we have Brexit. We had the drop of the British pound of about 7,000 points in 2.5 minutes. We had the elections, Trump, we had Christmas, we had a lot of major, let's say, happenings that influenced the market, and no account went flat, just as maybe a little input. So it says here up to 150%. I would say on an average, it does about 3 to 5% on an average, but please see it on a 6 to 12 month run or longer. We had accounts that went up to 150%, but it depends a little bit on the market itself. So the Forex compensation plan, let me see what time it is, and maybe let me bring in Ralph before we go into this, and then Horst. Let me check that a second and see if he's online before we go into more details. Ralph, are you there? If yes, Ralph. Let me see. Ralph. I don't see any Ralph. No, hold on. He should be back. He was in the car before. Okay. Then let me continue. And then as soon as he's there, he will join us. Okay. The compensation plan, guys, you don't have to understand this at the first time. I did not get it in the first time. It's actually very easy, but let me go over it roughly, and you can still go into details with the person who invited you today. The lifetime license fee is 600 euros. No monthly fees, no monthly qualification, no nothing. And no monthly payments. You need a one-time qualification. By the way, you can join for free. You can even make money with not having a product. So the compensation plan is 100% legal as well. We do not force anybody to purchase a product in order to make money. In order to profit from the whole organization, you have a one-time qualification, 3 directs with the software license and your own product. That's it. One-time qualification. So that's why one reason why we're for sure very successful is because it's not difficult, maybe compared to other companies, you know what I mean, that you have to purchase product every month in order to qualify for whatever rank. It's a one-time qualification. Everybody can do this. There's no time limit on nothing. Qualified members will earn on 12 qualified levels. If you would fill that in a matrix, that would be more than around 750,000 clients, partners. That's a lot. So they're real levels, and integrated is it's called a coded bonus as well. And that coded bonus is very powerful because it pays up to 75%. There are 5 ways to get paid. Commissions from the direct license fee sales. That's 120 euros every time without any qualification. Commissions from indirect license sales. That comes through referrals. You have a direct matrix commission funded by broker fees. And now it's getting interesting. And why we're a long-term business, you will generate 100% real residual income, and you will see why. Not only through the growth, through the broker commission, indirect matrix commission funded by broker fees, and coded bonus. So what's that all about? Let me go a little bit quick into details. You receive 120 euros commissions from all direct members that purchase a one-time 600 euro software license. Then you receive 1250 minimum on all levels, on 12 qualified levels. The 1250 can be more because it pays out fully every week. I will explain that a little bit later to not make it so complicated. You receive 25 euros from every 100 euros received from the broker. That's purely residual income. Then let me go into this very, very quick. For example, you're here, you have real spillover that comes into a matrix. It's not like in a binary system where you maybe have to look on weaker leg and stronger leg. Whatever comes in for a spillover, you will get a part of it. So very interesting in terms of it's not, you don't have to say, oh, he's in my weak leg, in my strong leg. He's not in my team. Everything that comes into your matrix should be of highest interest. Now, have a look at this here. And let me go a little bit further. And that's here. Now, instead of explaining to you the whole compensation plan, coded bonus, you probably will not get it the first time. It's not so important. You just have to know 75% is max paid out. That means 390 euros you can earn on every software sales. But what's very important and I think very interesting is that part here. For sure, you make very good money. And you heard it in the testimonial from Tech in the beginning with the matrix. That's only the first product, and we're talking only about the first product. But look what's happening with the broker fees. So why are we saying we're here for a long term? This all only works if we have a functional product. Do we have one? We have 100% a functional product. That's why there is so much effort in the background to not only maintain the results, to even optimize them, make the software better. They're working 24/7 for us all to have the perfect automated trading system. Because when we started, we calculate with about €2,000 average on the account. What is happening at the moment? Through the second product, people make a lot of money. What do they do with the money? Don't spend it all, diversify it. They put some more into their own broker account. So the average is raising to about probably around €10,000 soon. So you can multiply every amount here by 5. So for example, you have a little team, let's say little, whatever is little. Let's say we go here in the middle, 729. Multiply this by 5, and that's purely residual income. And name me one company in the world that your passive residual income is growing with not even one person joining your team. And that's, I think, is very, very interesting, and what you should keep in mind on a long-term run. And that's why we're here to stay, friends. This is built for a long term. Okay, now let me check quick again. I have to go out here and see if Horst is online. And Horst, if you're here, I would say you
I'm
take
here.
over. Oh, perfect.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You take over and can share your screen and whatever you need to do. So,
Wait a minute. Mike, can you show the files and
sure.
Okay, and I make the voice.
Okay, sure. Hold up.
Okay. So by the way, hello. I'm happy to share this meeting today with you. My name is Horst. I'm one of the co-founders. I'm 57 years young. And a little bit to my background, I studied computer science in the 80s, and directly after my study, I founded my own company in the software development area for security software, high security software for the industry. And I was making over 2 or 3 time period, I was making a lot of money with my own software company. And then finally I sold it to a Swiss company. I was responsible for the Swiss company as a managing director, and I brought this company in 3 years to the Swiss stock market. That was Kaba. Whoever heard about Kaba? That's a lock and security equipment company. Then I was responsible for another company as a shareholder, Primin, and in Germany. And within another 4 years, we brought that company to the stock market as well. It's one of the leading companies in Europe now for access control and video equipment and all these things. I was also responsible for bearing the company on the stock market in New York, and they are doing video surveillance and speech analysis as well. So why I'm telling you all this is because I am more from the corporate background. I'm responsible for the build-up for this company, whatever it means in terms of management skills and management things to do. And the point is, all of us, myself, Mike, and Ralph, Trading Genius, and our development around the software, they are all experts in their way. And we know how to build a company, and we know how to build it in a structural way so that we can say this is a long-term business. And by the way, we are not networkers, as Mike mentioned already, or typical networkers. The reason why we have chosen the network direct marketing way is because we all believe that this is the fastest possible way to get the products into the market. And it shows that that was the best decision at all. So let me talk a bit about our Bitcoin product. So as Mike was telling you everything about our Forex trading software product, it was clear, since we have brought all these investors to their own broker account, and not even one account was in minus or debt or was not making profit, to also think about the cryptocurrency world. Because the Forex market is a risk market, but it's also for us with our software market where our customers are able to make profit on a monthly basis. But the cryptocurrency world, with all the cryptocurrencies out there, is even more dynamically. And for us as a software and trading expert company, it was only consequent to come up with a product as well. And by the way, our software for the Forex market is 600 euros, one-time lifetime license. And if you open your own broker account, you have to add at least 2,000 euros or more in order to make profit. And that is a great product. Everybody's happy with it, but you can't sell this product all over the world for many reasons. 600 euros, a one-time license with such a quality, that's not so much money, but anyway, 600 euros for some countries and some people is a lot of money. And then in addition to the software, to add money to a broker account, you need to have money. I mean, money in terms of 2,000, 10,000, 25,000. We have customers with up to 250 and 500,000 euros on their broker account. So the whole idea was cryptocurrency is a market we can't ignore, and it needs to be a product where everybody is able to participate in sharing profit with USI-Tech. And that was the whole idea. And at the end of the day, the product that we came up with was our BTC package product. And everybody knows, I guess, the cryptocurrency world is a dynamic market, and the Bitcoin development during the last year was unbelievable. And only the last 2 weeks, as everybody knows, the Bitcoin itself raised from whatever 1,200 euros to 1,330 euros as of today. And cryptocurrency technology, when we look back where it comes from, it all has started with this fantastic idea of Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009. And the first payment of a real transaction was 2 pizzas in Jacksonville, Florida for 10,000 Bitcoins. Imagine such a expensive pizza. And a guy named Koch bought 5,000 Bitcoins in 2009 for $27, now worth over 5 million. That is like gold mining in the past. And it is an unbelievable success story of the cryptocurrency at all. And the Bitcoin in front of all the other cryptocurrencies. And we all believe that that the Bitcoin value gonna increase this year up to 2,000, 4,000. But might be also some experts, they believe in the future it could be possible that it's gonna hit 500,000 or million per Bitcoin, and that sounds dramatically, of course. But at the end of the day, when you look at the $27 and at the end of the day, worth millions, that's also fantastic stories. And all these well-known people out there, they all believe in Bitcoins, and whoever is talking about Bitcoins, the world and the currency market is changing. And cryptocurrency market is an essential part of the trading and the currency market. And I believe with all these things happens, Japan accepted it as a currency, and Swiss you can pay tax, and all these things. And the increase, why does it increase so dramatically? Because all the people in countries out there, they want to have more and more Bitcoins. That's the reason for it. And the Bitcoin is limited to 22 millions, I guess. And so far we are at 17 millions in the market. So it's a limited availability of the Bitcoin. And that's why the Bitcoins is increasing within the next years, for sure. Bitcoin's globally acceptance. I mean, there are Bitcoin machines all over the world. I live also in Swiss, and when you go to the train station in Swiss, you can cash out Swiss francs with your Bitcoin wallet, or you can use your cash in for transferring it into Bitcoins. And I guess we have already over 1,000 or 1,500 Bitcoin machines all over the world, and that's increasing on a daily basis. So, and the acceptance of payments like Google, Mercedes accepts payments, and you can buy your car with Bitcoins. You can buy almost everything with Bitcoins, and you can also use your own credit card and convert Bitcoins real time when you go to restaurants, hotels, and so on. So let me introduce our product. The product we named it BTC package. And the whole idea is, as we are able to trade cryptocurrency with our technology and our experience and our experts in the USI world, we offer people to invest into our BTC packages and to participate on our profit of Bitcoin mining and trading. That's the whole idea. So how does that BTC package look like? As I said already, it was the idea to offer a product that almost everyone in this world is able to participate. And the BTC package is nothing else than a purchase of a package in Bitcoin in the equivalent of 50 euros. So whenever you buy a BTC package, you have to pay 50 euros in Bitcoin value on a daily rate basis. Then you receive around 1% per working day, Monday until Friday. And at the end of 140 working days, the return on capital of your BTC package is 140%. So you pay 100%, you get 1% back over 140 working days. At the end, you get back 140%. That's the whole idea. Example. Let's assume that you purchase 20 BTC packages worth 1,000 euros in Bitcoin, runtime over 140 working days, and the return of capital over 140 working days will be 1,400 euros in Bitcoins. But that's not really the truth. The truth is that let's assume that within 140 working days, the Bitcoin would increase 20 or 25%. So you do not get the 1,400 euros back. You get Bitcoin value back in the value of Bitcoins. That means you have two incomes, so to say. One is the 40% over 140 working days, and the other is the increase of the Bitcoin. That's the fantastic part of the BTC package product. More details, daily payment. That means, in other words, the 1% is paid on your internal available balance, USI-Tech available balance. And whenever you have 10 euros in Bitcoins or more on your internal available balance, USI-Tech, you can cash it out directly to your personal wallet. So that means daily withdrawals of returns and commissions are possible. So it's not like we pay once a week or we pay once a month. You can cash out your returns on a daily basis directly to your personal wallet. But you can also reinvest it. That's the other thing. And if you reinvest it, then the compound effect is, I can tell you, dramatically. So let's have a look into this example. In this case, you would buy for 1,000 euros in Bitcoin 20 packages, 20 times 50 euros in Bitcoins, that's 1,000 euros. And the running time would be 140 working days for each package, and the return of capital, it's clear it's 1%. So let's assume that you are doing reinvestments. Whenever you have 50 euros in Bitcoins on your available balance, you would reinvest it immediately into a new package. So you start with 20 packages, then whenever you have 50 euros on your available balance, you invest into a new package. Within 249 working days, that's more or less a year, you have 5,700 euros made out of the 1,000 euros, and you do have 114 packages out of the 20 packages. And that's all about reinvestment and your compound effect. And I can tell you, so far over 90% of our partners are reinvesting. And the point is, whenever someone is reinvesting in a package, we are paying commission. So that's a residual income. So whenever you have customers and they are reinvesting in their packages, whenever they reinvest on a daily basis, it's your commission out of the purchased or reinvested package. So this is a profit calculator. These are only examples, but what I wanted to show is here you can, it's all about residual income. The point is, all that our customers and partners want, they want to have a residual income. So let's assume that you are buying 50 packages and then you reinvest it over 250 working days. The investment of 50 packages was with the value, the daily rate, for example, 2.21 Bitcoins. At the end of the 250 working days, you increased your packages from 50 to 282, and the daily return of capital after 250 working days is already 0.12 Bitcoins a day. And the total value of your packages is 9.75 Bitcoins. And that's out of reinvestment over the 250 working days. So in other words, if you take out on a daily basis your daily return of capital, you can take out already 0.12 Bitcoins, which is more or less 150 in euros, 150 euros a day as a residual income. But keep in mind, you have to reinvest two-thirds in order to keep your packages. Another example, 200 packages with an investment of 8.8 Bitcoins. At the end of the 250 days, out of 200, you have created 1,147 packages. The daily return is already 0.5 Bitcoins. And you can take out 1/3 of this daily return of capital to keep your amount of packages and to have a daily residual income. So that's already 1.5 or 1.75 Bitcoins a day as a residual income. And the other maybe extreme example, but that shows only the dynamic of our product. If you would invest 2,000 packages with a value of 88 Bitcoins, at the end you have 11,500 packages, a daily return of your capital with 5 Bitcoins. So that means, in other words, you can take out 1/3 of 5.1 Bitcoins as a residual income on a daily basis. Isn't that fantastic? And that is why the people are so excited about our product, because within a short time, with commission and with return of capital, by the way, only investing in packages and taking out your daily return of capital, that does not need any partner or any build-up of structure or whatever. That's just product and your personal income. But in addition with commission, it's of course, it's much more dynamic income. So the uni-level compensation plan for our product, so once you start to build a structure, build direct partners, build indirect partners, we are paying 35% commission over 12 uni levels. From day one, you get 10% commission from your direct and 3% commission from your second level without any restrictions or need to invest or need to buy. So all you have to do, you need to register yourself within USI-Tech, and from day one on, you can promote the product, and you will get, without any restrictions, 10% commission from every direct sales and 3% commission from every sales in your second level within our uni level. If you want to be qualified for the whole 12 levels, it's also very easy. It's really not hard to be qualified in our system. So all you need to do, you need to purchase an agency license or a Forex license. Better buy a Forex license, and you can do both. You can use your own broker account, invest in Forex, and you can use it as a basis for your qualification. And all you need, in addition to an agency license or a Forex license, you need 3 direct partners who have also purchased the Forex license or 12 BTC packages, each of them. In other words, 3 direct partners with 600 euro in Bitcoins investment in BTC packages. And from there, it opens all the 12 levels, and you will participate in a uni level over 12 compressed level. That means only qualified levels from level 3 to level 12 count. So that means you can also get paid in level 20 or level 25 or level 30, depending on how many qualified partners you have in your structures, in your structure per line, in the 3rd to the 12th level. That's a dynamic pay plan, and I can tell you within the last 8 weeks, we have sold over 180,000 packages already. That's extreme, and huge success for the company, our partners as well. And partners are making already a commission that's unbelievable. And people, if we go to the testimonials later, when we talk about the income of our partners within the last 8 weeks, I believe that is something unique in the market. And I also believe at the end of that year, we're gonna have not only 1 million income partner in our structure. So that was it with our BTC package, a very exciting product. People all over the world are more than happy with this, and even better, are making money, real money, within a short time of 8 weeks. And it's increasing I believe, as we saw during the last month, that we're gonna triple now our monthly income of BTC package purchases on a monthly basis. Thank you so much for that part, and I don't know who's next.
Hey, Horst, thank you so much for your time. I know you're very, very busy. Thanks for explaining this. And it is, like Horst said, what is happening right now around the world is crazy. In a very positive sense, we're really changing lives worldwide. But keep in mind, we have Ralph here as well. Keep in mind, we still have the first product as well that's running amazingly. What we heard from Horst and from myself, and now from Ralph. So whatever you do in the Bitcoin area, be smart, because making money is one thing, keeping money the other thing, and making more out of your money another thing. And but now we have 2 products, and let me introduce you to Ralph Gold. He's in financial business since I think over 30 years, right, Ralph? He's not the youngest anymore. I'm kidding.
Right.
And a professional trader and everything. So Ralph, thank you for joining the call.
Okay, so hello everybody. Nice to meet you here. And I don't know, Mike and Horst said everything about our products and about how it's going on. Let me say something about our first product. This is my special thing that I'm doing for a long time now, for more or less 10 years that I'm a Forex trader. And this product is so nice because you cannot find something like this in the market. When you look at the market and you look for a EA, for an expert advisor, for a software who can work for you automatically, full automated, you cannot find something that is on the market for 3 or 4 months, nothing for 1 year, because all the EAs are broke, the accounts, or don't have profit, don't make profit for the clients. This is very, very bad for our market, for the Forex market, because the people think that all this is are bandits or something like this. But the real market have these things, have these EAs who are working, and one of these EAs we have a total a different strategy on our EA than the other. The other are working with tendance strategy. This is very risky. It's very dynamic too. You can make a lot of money, but normally when you go into the market and take a look of these dynamic EAs, you can see they make money for the clients, but in a short time they broke all their accounts. This is unfortunately the real thing in this market. Our strategy is a correlation strategy. This means it's not so risky. It's a moderate risk, and we proved about the last 3.5 years never we broke our account from a client, and we make profit on up to 6% months. Some clients have 4, some clients have 2, some clients have 8. But when you see for a long term, that is our strategy, a long-term strategy. This means for a year, you can see you make 40%, 30%, 50%, or 60% the year. Okay, so we have everything here that you need that the software can run good. We have a big team behind the software. We have analysts. We have programmers who are specialized for the MT4 programming. We have traders there. They are looking for the chart all the time to see if we must change something on the software. So you can see we give up also updates for free without cost. So now we started in November 2016 with V1, and now we are on V8. Okay, so this was 8 updates in more or less, let me see, 6 months. Okay, 8 updates that the software can run good. Okay, let me see in the chat. I think there's a question. Okay. How does the company trade the Bitcoin? Is there a third party that does the trading Bitcoin? Altcoin for USI-Tech? Detail, please. This is a common question asked to me. Yes, you are right. We have third parties. We have companies, professional companies who make the trading, who make the mining for us. We are with a company who is the biggest miners company in Europe, who is specialized on altcoin mining. We have 2 other companies who are specialized with trading. We are talking at the moment with one more company who is specialized also in mining, in all kind of cryptocurrency mining. From the USA is this company. So we look that we have more or less 5 companies who can work for us with mining and trading. Okay, so that we have not the big risk. You know, when you give everything for one company and the company makes something wrong, you lose all your money. So we will split the money in 5 companies, in 5 third-party companies, that they work with our Bitcoins and make more for our clients. Okay? So when you have some questions, please, now it's the moment.
Ralph, can I ask you, can I go quick and share the FX Blue site and you explain some results on FX Blue?
Yeah, sure. Okay, here on the first, you see I think this is a 10,000 euro account. The first, yes. On the balance, you see at the moment the balance is okay. Now it's perfect. On the first, you see now it's perfect. Thank you. Now you see this account started, I think, with 10,000 euros or dollar. At the moment, the balance is on 10,229. So this is the brutto amount that he have in his account, and the equity is on 9,626. This means the actual amount in his account is 9,626. So when he stopped now all the trades, when he closed everything, he goes out of the market with 9,600. So he's in negative at the moment with 600. This is the floating. But in the real, when you look at the real amount, you see he's only negative. When you go to the equity, please. You see 9,626. So to 10,000, you have only 374 euros in negative, because the floating, he looked the floating from the balance and not from the equity. Okay, your real negative amount from the money that you put in to work is 374. Okay, free margin, that is what you have in your account, that the software can make more trades. Margin in use, these are the amount that you have in open orders. Okay, and closed orders, you see here with stop loss and with profit, you have 637 euros in plus, because it's green. Okay, so this is what you can see here in this amounts. Here we have account. Go to this 171 yachts. Okay, this is the biggest. This is the biggest that we can see here. This was an account who was started with 150,000. Okay, so this account have 21,000 euros in profit at the moment, in brutto profit, but he is on the equity is 143,000. This means at the moment this account is 6,000. Make it a little bit that we can see all, you know? Yeah, smaller. Yeah, it's better. Okay, thank you. So you can see normally the floating is 27,000. Yeah, but the floating is from the balance, and this is not real. Real is the account started with 150,000, and the equity at the moment is 143,000. So we have here negative 6,500. 6,500 is 4% from the account. 4% in negative we are at the moment. But he closed, when you look at the right side, he closed already 21,000 euros in positive. So you will see when the equity goes up to 150,000 and will go ahead. So you can see he will close this account, this cycle will close is more or less 5.5–6% of profit in the next time. I think in the next 2 weeks, maximum 3 weeks, he will close and you will see this profit. Okay. So when you take a look here, all the accounts, yes, are in positive, in the balance. And I don't know the initial amount that the clients put them, but here I can see 12,608, 11,000. So I think this account here started also with 10,000, I think. Okay, but you can see all the accounts are good. When you are in negative 4%, 5%, 10%, this is absolutely normal. Absolutely normal. You can see softwares who goes in negative, in floating, in drawdown, we say too, with 20, with 30, with 40%. Okay, so for this, we are very, I will not say low risk, but we have a moderate risk. That means you can sleep good when your software is working for you. And you have not so much profit like the tendency trading, what I told before, but you have also a less risk. And this is, I think, more important. We are in a high risk market, okay? So I think we must not go high risk in a high risk market to prove our luck that we have, you know? That is what I think. I think it's better in this market you make with one leg you make a step on the front, you know, and the other you stay where you are, and then you put this and go ahead too. And so step by step you make these things on this market, because it's risky and we must take care to make money and not to lose money.
Well, can I ask you one more question?
No, you not.
When I go to the slides,
yeah,
because we were talking in the beginning that we're here for long term. So can you maybe say, as a professional financial professional, I want to say, what happens if you use the product, for example, in a couple of years, and so people see it a little bit, more in a long-term run, because I told this is not a short-term trading software. It's 6 to 12 months, but if you would use it on a couple of years, it will get very interesting, right?
Right, because you have the same dynamic like in Bitcoin. Because when you don't take out all your money, when you take out your profit, and you have, let me say, you start today with 100,000 or with 10,000 something, with 10,000, okay? You made a profit from 2,000. So you put out 1,000 and you go ahead with 11,000. You make more 2,000. You put out 1,000 and go ahead with 12,000. So you can make this profit on profit, this how to say in English, Mike? Zinseszins effect?
Compounding effect.
Okay, you have the same thing. You have the compounding effect also on the Forex market with the software. And now you can imagine the only secret in the Forex market to make money is you must have money. Because, let me say, when you make 1% months, only 1% months, from 10,000, you have 100. Okay? So what do you do with $100, 100 euro? Nothing. Okay? When you have 100,000 and you have also 1%, you have 1,000. So with $1,000 or 1,000 euro, I can do a lot of things. Okay? When I have 200,000 and I have 1% months, I have 2,000. So the only secret in this market is to have a lot of money to put in your trading account and to use, and then you can use the lessest risk that exists in the market to make only 1% months, and you are free, financial free, because you make a lot of money without risk, and you can live your life. You know, it must do nothing because the software make everything for you. Okay.
Genial in German. That's exactly what we want to do, right? Generate residual income with doing nothing. That's our product.
Yeah.
And are there more products to come?
What?
Are there maybe more products to come in the future?
Maybe. Yes, sure. Okay. I think yes. I want. We are looking on another product at the moment, and we are working on this. And I think in the future we can have one more product. Yes. But let us. How to say this? Let us serve these products that we have now, because I think it's more dynamic. We have the right market at the moment. We have the financial market on Forex. We have the cryptocurrency market. So the best markets that you can have at the moment, the most dynamic markets that you have in the moment to make money. And we are on ground zero. We are starting at the moment. You can see what is going on with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, with Dash, and with all these coins. It's crazy. It's crazy to invest here, to know to invest and to invest correct. You can make money for your life.
Absolutely right. Cool. Thanks so much, guys. I would say before we close it, do you have any questions to Ralph? If not, he's very busy as well. Then we let him go. And if you have any special question to him, please ask it now.
Nobody want to talk with me. Okay, no. I understand. I will go.
Hey, thanks so much, Ralph.
Thank you, my guy.
And thanks for coming.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. So, guys, I know it's already an hour, but I think it was important that you maybe see and hear some more input. Let us Harren is still waiting. Harren, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, Mike.
Oh man, sorry.
That's all right. No problem.
Now you know how the business works, right?
Yeah.
Harren, if you can maybe tell your story. Harren is from the UK, super successful. He used, by the way, our Forex product before we even started with USI-Tech. Maybe you can say something to this and how your situation is. How does it look like? I know you don't have to say what are you making, but I know you're doing pretty good. So maybe you can share a little bit your success stories and some tips how people can build a business like you, a 6-figure business. And I have to say, before I give it over to Harren and Tech that you heard in the beginning never did any network marketing. Both have no network marketing experience, guys. And that's so fascinating. So Aaron, back to you.
Yeah, hi guys. Thanks for having me on here, Mike. Just to give you a bit of background, obviously I knew Mike from before for the last couple of years. And obviously my motto is to look at successful people and try and copy them. So, you know, we asked Mike what are the investments he's doing. He told us a little bit about the Forex product he's using. And at that time, you need a minimum 100K to get involved. Obviously, I didn't have 100K. So I spoke to Tech, my business partner, and I said, listen, shall we give this a go? And we managed to get 30K each. And then we put it with Mike to start trading in April. And the account's been doing pretty well consistently. I think we've done in the last year around 80%. I think that's pretty good. So that's how the whole thing started. And even from day one, you know, we wanted to bring this product out, and we asked him, Mike, how can we do this? How can we bring this product to the people, to the masses? And in November, obviously, USI bought the Forex opportunity, and a lot of people joined. But obviously, when they bought the Bitcoin out, I think the whole thing just blew up. And so just to give you a bit of background about myself as well, I was in accounting and finance, you know, hated my job, the usual stuff, the rat race, the boss, the people. So what USI has done for me is given me time freedom, which is the most important thing, because I'm enjoying my life a lot right now, thanks to USI and their products. I have 2 young children, so I'm spending a lot of time with them, dropping them to school, picking them up. And also just doing the things I love, at the same time working hard. And the thing with USI is obviously me and Tech have never ever done network marketing before. To be honest, we don't know where to start. And when Mike asked us, you know, how many people can you bring? We were like, Tech, what do you reckon? I said, oh, maybe 400 people. But I think since 1st of November, we have brought in around 14,000 people into the team. Because the product is so good, we don't oversell anything. We just show them the opportunity and how it's working, how transparent it is. And then people out there are looking for something like this because, you know, as you guys know, so many people have been burned in the past from all these scams and all these rev share. You know, so we have a real product here and amazing profit opportunities. Mike, do you remember in London a couple of weeks ago? You said you know how many bitcoins we made in 8 weeks?
Yep.
It was at 110, right?
Yeah, 110 bitcoins, I think.
110. So was it 2 weeks ago? When was it?
It's 2 weeks ago now, I think. Yes, correct. 2 weeks ago I came back.
165 now, so it's 165 now.
Hey!
So the
wow!
there is amazing,
congratulations!
Guys. Yeah, the potential there is amazing, and I think once you do the work, I think initially to get the car moving, get the ball rolling, it is a bit of work. But boys, you know, once you start moving, there's no stopping. So you know, so guys, get started and run with it. That's all I can say.
Aaron, thank you so much. Very proud of you, man.
Thank you, Mike.
You're doing an amazing job. And
thank you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, friends, I think enough information. It was a lot of inputs today. If you have more questions, how it works in detail, just go back to the person who invited you. And basically the secret to success that Aaron has, or Andy, or other people here as well, or myself as well, is for sure working hard for it. But at the end, keep focusing on helping your people making money, and that's what those guys are doing as well. And you see the results. It's amazing. The product speaks for itself. It's not really difficult because purchase either the software, open up your broker account, and you can show results, or get a BTC package. You can show results tomorrow. Do we make money? We make money every day. That's the reason why it works, because we can show results. And somebody asked me, do you use the software as well? Everybody can download the MT4 app. That's that one here. I can press on it. It says yes, it's running live. You see here, probably the data's jumping around. Hold on. It just takes a while until it's loading. So we can show live results as well. It's so easy, actually. Our business is easy. So before I give back to Andy, register for free, have a look at it, put in whatever you feel comfortable with it, and start. And if you're seriously looking to change your life, you have a tremendous opportunity that works with functional products. And I think that's so important. And with a solid background of people in this company who knows how to not only develop for functional products, but how to set up a company for long term. And for me, I'm very super happy. That's my home, and I hope you will find your home as well. Or I hope you already found it with USI-Tech. So thank you so much for your time. And Andy, back to you wherever he is, left, right, there he is.
So thank you very much, Mike, for everything. Thank you for the management of the companies. Yeah, my phone makes also bing, bing. And I don't want to forget, for our tour in Asia, coming weekend, we will be in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We have 2 seatings on the 6th morning at 10 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, where my good friend Roger Neville and myself will have the opportunity to speak with people who you can invite. Please, this is RSVP because we have only a certain amount of space. And the next one I don't want to forget is on the 13th in Manila, in the Philippines. We have the same. Also in the morning at 11 o'clock, in the afternoon at 3 o'clock, 2 seatings. You can invite interested people, leaders, in preparation of possible big events in both countries. So RSVP, you find it on Facebook. There's an email address. Please send us the name and the person who invite this person. And we're looking forward for that. And thank you very much for showing up here on this meeting. Thank you, Mike, and all the people around. And good luck for this week. See you next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eddie.